Alright, we're going to just do it like this right here then. That's how we want to do it. Fuck it. So what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is AL. This is F.O.M. DTF. We back, guys. So what we doing today is, I had spoke earlier when I went live, but nobody really tuned on. So I said, hey, make a video. But this is what it is. When you're dealing with these large format printers, you have to understand about the humidity, the environment, the agitation of the inks, and make sure that you're not trying to do cleanings when the humidity is up 60%, 61, 70 and up. You want to have it to what I know is a comfortable level around 40, 45, maybe 50, 55, but 45 to 50, you're good. So that's because I'm printing in California, but it probably be the same everywhere depending on if you print inside a garage, inside of a room, shop, any type of closed environment to where you can regulate the humidity. So that's what you want to keep mind of. That is very, very, very important. The adaptation of the inks is very important. When you're starting the printer up for the morning and you say, hey, I'm going to start to adaptate my inks and power it on, get the printer ready for me to start the cleaning, and you want to go do your actual step-by-step process. So these are very important. Don't forget these. Very important. If you have a rule, I will have a set of rules I will keep on the side of the printer, or I will actually write it down or make a sticker, stick it on the printer, and make sure you keep your list of rules that you do every day that you power the printer on, or whenever you get to your print shop or your whatever your printer is set up at. Keep that in mind. So it's going to be days to where the printer is not going to print the same, and me knowing the printer and seeing the mistakes that I made going back when I first was starting with the printer and starting to get to be one with the printer. That's why if you watch my videos, previous videos, I have Goliath and I have Mammoth, and I gave those names to those printers because they were some beasts of a printers. And the reason why I gave them the names is because I said these are my children, these are my kids, both of these are my sons, and I'm going to keep these and running, and keep these printers running to optimal print capability. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make sure I look at the signs of the printer, how it's laying the ink, make sure I keep the ink levels full as possible, monitor the ink consumption, see how the printer prints, see what the printer doesn't like, and look at the environment, look at the actual humidifier if I'm looking and seeing, okay, it's too hot in here. Okay, so now you have to know about the environment. Like when I can walk, well, me personally, when I walk inside of a room or somebody has a print shop, I walk in, I see where the printer is positioned, and I feel like, hey, as soon as I walked in, I didn't like the way it felt in here. It felt too hot or it felt too cold. It has to be in between. If you can think about that, and if it's too cold for you or if it's too hot for you, imagine how it is for the printer. So when I go into these different print shops and environments, I go in, hey, it's too hot. Hey, it's too cold. Hey, what the humidity is. And you can see. So that's the things that you got to, you're going to develop within time. So but long as you start to look at the printer, acetate what's going on, don't keep your cabin doors up so you don't know why the cutter fell out. Oh, my cutter is gone. Ooh, no ink in it, or it's barely have ink in it, not enough to push through the lines properly or full. So these are going to be the variables that it comes with days, weeks to months of printing. So it's normal. Let me say this. It's normal for you just get into the DTF and you go and get head cloggers or blowing the print head out or trying to unclog it and blow the motherboard out. That's normal because people are going to try to learn. So, but if you don't want to deal with the printer issues or whatnot, this outsource your work. Let somebody else who wants to be technical deal with that. Get your transfers, your gain sheets. Just outsource the work. Say, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to print. I don't want to print. Just outsource the work. Find somebody that wants to deal with this type of printer issues when they come up. And you just be the face of the company. Just promote and advertise your company and say, hey, I'm not going to deal with these printer issues because I don't want to deal with it. It's too much. So if you guys want high quality transfers like these, the ones that you see, go to my website. Go to FOMDTF.com. If you guys want printer, ink, powder, film, software, if you want training, go to my website. FOMDTF.com. Anybody have any questions, just call me up and I can help you guys. So these printers and having gain sheets at your disposal, it's all at a fingertip. It all depends on what you're trying to do. You can be the face of your own business and say, hey, I outsource all my transfers. I make sure I put them in within a decent time to get them back so I can press them or have my workers press them or whatever. So just know that this is a business and know that this is a costly business if you're not on the side of learning things. So that's the best information I can give you guys. And you're gonna just go through all these different trials and errors with head clogging, issues with humidity, and you know, that's just part of the DTF. So I understand that. I learned it, and before I got into this, I did a lot of research, and I was like, ooh, that requires a lot of work, and somebody have to be up for the challenge. And if I'm going to do this right here, it's going to be a life-changing, career-changing type of a situation going on. It's not just a walk in the park. Maybe if you want to just do it on the side and you have a 9-to-5 job or a career job, outsource the work. But this right here, it requires 100% of your dedication if you're dealing with these printers. These printers are not meant to be print every other day. They're meant to be print on every day, constantly, 24 hours, 24/7, or 12 hours, or 8 hours a day, or whatever. They're meant to be pushed to the limits. So that's what these printers are. That's what they're about. You know, if you do the research, you would understand that. You know, but I'm not saying people don't do the research, but to understand the life head expectancy of these printers, how the ink flows, how the ink is pressurized, and how does everything work in unison. You have to understand that. If you don't, you're gonna learn it in time, because nobody gets it overnight. I didn't get it overnight. I didn't get it within a couple of days either. It takes weeks to months to years to understand this. Weeks to months. It's not that hard. So you'll be able to gravitate to a whole lot of things that's going on with the printer if you watch the printer print and look at the film and look at how the ink lays on the film. Look at how you have your colors transition, your ink channel selected, colors on the left and whites on the right, and what color the ink lays after what color, and how you want to have it all set up. So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to go on with this, but once you get it, it'll be a walk in the park afterwards. Not easy. It's easier said than done. Let me say that. But thank you guys for watching the channel, and see the growth within the channel too, because a lot of these videos that I make, it's hard to sit up here and think about what I need to talk about without sounding like a broken record. But hey, it is what it is, guys. So I'm very blessed, very thankful to be in a position to try to help people help themselves. If you guys need the training, it is paid training. I'm not giving no free training. It's paid training. So if you need to learn how to keep the printer working, for you to keep on making your money, then hey, you got to spend some to make some. So that's what I say. But all the training that I have and all the information I have is very, very affordable. I work with anybody's budget. So, but we have, you know, the rules and regulations. So go to the website, purchase a F.O.M DTF shirt, have a chance to enter the raffle. We're giving away printer, we're giving away ink, powder, software, film transfers, heat presses. We're giving away a lot of stuff to people to help your business start or keep going, or just giving you guys a good looking out for watching, liking, and comment, and supporting the channel. So other than that, guys, we're gonna cut this video short. Until another day, we out. Peace. Yay, yay.